Perhaps this is a nice way for me to just give a brief word of thanks and close this 7th edition of the ECB's Biennial Conference on Fiscal Policy and EMU Governance. And I'm so pleased that this, for the first time, it was done jointly with the Fiscal Affairs Department of the IMF. So let me begin by expressing my sincere gratitude to the European Central Bank for their hospitality, for their close collaboration, to all the presenters and to the discussants for a really rich set of papers and discussions, and also to all the organizers on both sides of the Atlantic who've done really a phenomenal job collaborating and just seamless coordination all the way through. So Jacopo, Dimos, and all of your colleagues here and back in Washington for helping organize this event. So I'm not going to try to summarize. There's just too many questions that came up. I mean, we know the conjuncture. We realize that Europe and the world at large face a whole set of complex new and old challenges. I mean, so the old, we were talking about defense here. None of the old challenges have been resolved yet. We're still in a world of really high debt. We're still moving to a world where population aging and other pressures are going to be putting huge strains on public budgets. We're still asking questions about monetary fiscal interactions. We're asking questions about credibility, how the public will react. What do asset markets think? So there's a whole slew of questions that we raised in the course of these 2 days. We received a lot of valuable insights on how to answer them, but also we opened up a Pandora's box of a whole new set of questions that are out there for our profession to answer. So just to conclude, I'd like to reiterate how much we value this IMF-ECB partnership, because it really provides a forum for bringing together policy institutions such as ours, the academic world and think tanks and others, to really think about the pressing questions that our countries are facing, and perhaps in our small way to try and find answers to these questions. And we really look forward to continuing with this collaboration. The IMF has a fiscal policy and sovereign debt network, so this conference was organized under the auspices of this network. I hope to see many of you in our next workshop that will take place in April 2026 in Washington, D.C. That's joint with the ECB, as always, and then our sort of seminal conference. So hope to see you in Rome in June in 2026, and our conference will be taking place jointly with the Bank of Italy and Bocconi. So see you in Rome or in Washington. Thank you all, and safe travels.